All right, guys, welcome to our Elevation Coaches team call. It's Monday night on the 17th of August, 2015. Today we're going to be talking about how to rank advance insane fast. Rank advancement is a huge opportunity to increase your earning potential, and it's important that if you want to build a successful team Beachbody business, that you advance your rank as quickly as you can so that you can take advantage of increased cycle bonuses. So today we're going to be talking about, you see lots of videos on YouTube, how to get to diamond in 90 days, how to get to diamond in 60 days. Okay, you can get to diamond in less than 60 days following what I'm going to be showing you here. And you have to decide what's important to you first, okay? Because there's different ways that you can build this business. What I did when I signed up, I didn't sign anybody up as coaches. I wasn't even recruiting coaches. In fact, what I was doing is I was just recruiting customers, and eventually those customers would ask me. I wasn't even telling them about the coaching opportunity. I was just sort of helping them along, and then they would ask me, it's like, hey, what's this coaching thing about? Can I do it? And I would introduce the coaching opportunity to them once they asked. Well, there's a few ways you can build this. You can build this by building a strong customer base, and you can do that through your income and your monthly residual income on retail sales, or you can build it based on volume. And with team volume, it is a much faster way to build a foundation for your business, or a solid income for your business. Because John Maxwell, he said something very interesting at Summit, I believe it was 2014. He said that you have a couple choices. You can increase your income through addition, or you can increase your income through multiplication. And the difference between the two is addition is just you. It's you putting in more work. It's you putting in more effort, getting more retail sales, signing up more people with challenge packs and whatnot. Or you can increase your income through multiplication, where your team is growing. And if you focus on helping your team grow and helping them learn how to get more people into challenge groups and how to sign up coaches, okay, your income is going to multiply. And we all know that multiplication, the outcome is greater than addition. So focusing on your team and helping them become successful is a very great way to increase your level of income quickly, and advancing in rank quickly allows you to do that. It allows you to build a solid foundation, allows you to increase the amount of money you can earn through the team volume that's building below you. I'm not going to go into a lot about what cycle bonuses are and what team volume is, or how to cycle bonus. That's not for this call. That if you want to learn about that, you can go to our team training website. You can go to 15 on our training, and it explains about cycle bonuses in that training, along with some training on how to become Emerald quickly, which we're going to touch on in tonight's call. But getting there as quickly as possible is very simple. So first off, I'm just going to explain the very first rank advancement that you are able to achieve. I'm going to explain it through word of mouth. I'm not going to do a slide. But basically, the very first rank advancement you have is an active coach. And as an active coach, you have 50 volume points per month, either through your own orders or through customer purchases. And that will keep you active as an active coach and able to earn retail commissions. Now, if you want to start earning cycle bonuses and take advantage of the full compensation plan, you have to be ranked Emerald coach. So that's what I'm going to talk about right now, is the importance of becoming an Emerald coach. Benefits. So as an Emerald coach, you qualify here. I'm going to mute everybody else. There's a lot of noise in the background. All right, can you guys still hear me? Okay, good. As an Emerald coach, you qualify for the customer lead program. And because there have been so many coaches signing up lately, Beachbody increased the level of requirements in order to qualify for the customer lead program. Instead of just being an Emerald Rank coach, you also have to hit Success Club 5 every single month. Now, the cool thing about the customer lead program, I get about 2 to 3 customers from the lead program every single month. That's by reaching Emerald Rank coach. Beachbody's going to start giving you 2 to 3 customers per week. And if you qualify for Success Club in any given month, you're going to bump that up to 3 to 5 customers per week, which is usually what I see. During the summer, it kind of slows down right now in August because people aren't buying as much. They're not as focused on their health and fitness. They're getting back to school. They're on vacations and stuff. But about 3 to 5 per week, you're reaching Success Club 10. So that's 20 customers a month that you could be getting who make purchases, who you have an opportunity to reach out to and help reach their goals. And there's the potential that person from a lead program can become one of the superstar coaches on your team in the future. Josh Spencer was a lead of Barbie Decker, and he was top coach 2010. He's in the Millionaires Club now. All right, so the opportunity there that you're missing out on is huge if you're not an Emerald ranked coach. Next, you can start earning cycle bonuses, and you can earn $14 per cycle bonuses. I believe you can earn up to $150 per week in cycle bonuses as a result of being an Emerald coach. And again, I'm not going to explain what cycle bonuses are on this call because we want to focus on rank advancement. Okay. And the next benefit is that you're now leading a team of your own. When you're that's one of the benefits of reaching an Emerald coach is you're showing the coaches that have signed up on your team how to do what you've done, how to accomplish what you've accomplished, how to get people involved in a challenge group so that they can help more people end the trend of obesity and build a successful business, by sharing their passion. Okay, so those are some of the benefits of reaching Emerald Rank coach. And what does an Emerald Rank coach look like? Very, very simple. You have you there in the green, and we have what's called a binary structure. So with Beachbody, you have a left leg and a right leg. And to qualify for an Emerald coach, you have to have one active coach on your left leg and one active coach on your right leg. And requirements for them to be an active coach are the same exact requirements for you to be an active coach. They have to have 50 volume points from either their own purchases or customer purchases every month in order to stay an active ranked coach and qualify for retail commissions. And that's the 25% commissions that we get from helping people with a challenge pack or Shakeology or a fitness program, anything, 25% commission. So that is what an Emerald coach look like. Now I want to talk about, we're going to actually move kind of quickly here. There's not a lot of slides, but I want to explain the quickest way to get to Emerald. And there is no reason why you couldn't, if you're not currently an Emerald ranked coach, no reason why you could not become an Emerald ranked coach in the next 24 to 48 hours. It is so simple. Okay, the very first option you have is to sign up your spouse or significant other as a coach on your weak leg with 50 volume points on AutoShip to stay active. Okay, simple. Super simple. I'm not going to explain why that coach should go on your weak leg. They should. You can go on YouTube and type in buddy, coach, spouse, weak leg, and there's tons of videos on the benefits of having your spouse on your weak leg, and I'll touch on it in a few slides here. So that's one coach. You have a spouse or a family member who you can instantly sign up as a coach and place them underneath you on your weak leg. Okay, then you can sign up your first customer coach with the 25% discount. Okay, or you can sign up a friend who likes the idea of building a team with you. This is what I did. I instantly signed up my wife as a coach and got on. I signed up with the Shakeology single serve packets so that I could give those out as free samples. That investment, $97 or whatever it costs for the Shakeology samples through my wife's coaching account, I instantly turned around and started giving away those free samples and made people, we have training in our Elevation Coaches training site about how to go about giving out samples so that you make sure you're not wasting your investment. But about 25%, 1 in 4 samples that I sent out would result in a Shakeology Home Direct order. So that investment that I made in purchasing Shakeology with my wife's coaching account to help me become Emerald paid for itself within 30 days. And the next thing I did, reached out to my sister-in-law's boyfriend. He was doing P90X. I said, dude, I just became a coach. You got to rock this thing with me. Let's build it. Let's do this together. We'll do a public fit club together and all this stuff. Let's rock it. And he was like, all right, let's do this. Within 48 hours, I was an Emerald ranked coach. Okay, it's not difficult. It is not difficult. And if you don't want to bother family members, okay, you can look at the second point here, is you can sign up your first 2 customers as a coach. You can sign them up with a challenge pack and say, hey, I don't offer this everyone, but if you're super serious about reaching your goals and you want to stay on Shakeology, I want to offer you a 25% discount by becoming what we call a discount coach. And you can sign up your first 2 customers as coaches on Shakeology Home Direct, and you can instantly become Emerald within 24 to 48 hours. It really is that simple. Don't complicate it. Just sign up a family member or a friend on one leg. Sign up someone who is excited about what you're doing and might want to help you, might want to build a business together with you, or just sign up your first 2 customers as coaches, and you'll become Emerald in 24 to 48 hours. Simple stuff. Next step after that is you invite everyone you know. Don't assume that someone's going to answer no. Invite everyone to participate in your next 30-day challenge group, or maybe you're running a free 5-day clean eating group, or a free 10-day clean eating group, or a free 5-day fat to mass challenge. Okay, all those free challenges are detailed in the 22, either 22 or 23 on our Elevation Coaches team training site, elevationcoaches.com. You can look about how to run a free challenge. All the daily posts are there, are done for you. You don't have to think about anything. You just copy and paste and personalize. So invite everybody you know to participate in your next challenge, okay? And here is how you can work your way up to Diamond incredibly quickly, okay? Don't just sign people up as customers. Okay, I gave this a shot. I just did it as an experiment for 30 days. I signed up 12 coaches in 2 weeks doing this, okay? And that's all you need. All you need is coaches become Diamond rank, and we're going to show the structure of that here in a minute. But I signed up 12 coaches on what I am doing, a VIP membership. And what a VIP membership is, what I just explained. It's, you know what, I know you're really serious about your goals, and if you want to continue in Shakeology beyond our challenge group, I want to make sure you're getting a discount on it. Sign them up for the coaching opportunity. They get a 25% discount. They might not pursue the coaching business, but one of the cool things that I heard Scotty Hobbs say, is the top male Beachbody coach. He said, not a single one of your customers are ever going to become a Diamond coach. What's happened a lot with a lot of team members on our team, they signed up to become a discount coach, and then they see an opportunity sharing with other people, and then they decide, you know what, I want to build a business. I see a big opportunity here, and they pursue building the business. So that's the advantage of signing up your customers as coaches. That's what a lot of the top coaches do. If you go into a news and training tab on your Coach Online Office and check the recognition section, and you'll see coaches signing up, 50, 60 coaches a month. Okay, those coaches are signing up everybody as a coach. They're not just signing up customers. They're signing up everybody as coaches. Okay, you still benefit from the volume from those coaches, but you're just not getting retail commissions from them. But you're still building a very, very solid foundation for rank advancement, which again has huge, huge benefits in the long run. Another thing you can do is sign up all your customers while you're getting started. Sign up as many customers as you can with a VIP membership, and only offer it to the people who are really serious about reaching their goals and want to continue Shakeology beyond the length of your challenge group. okay? And if you get 10 people in a challenge group and they all sign up as discount coaches with the VIP membership, you instantly have 10 coaches on your team. Like I said, you only need 8 coaches on your team to become a diamond ranked coach. Okay? And people who decide that they just want to remain a customer through your challenge groups, okay, in your challenge group, you're going to start grooming them to become a new coach. Ask them to lead challenges. Say, hey, you know what, you're doing an amazing job in this challenge group. I just want to ask if you could help lead this with me. You take it upon yourself to continue posting like motivational, engaging questions in our challenge group, and to groom that person to become a leader. And then at the end of your challenge group, you can invite them to become a coach because they're already doing what a coach does in your challenge group. Okay? First thing, invite everyone to participate in your next challenge. Okay, then sign up all your customers with a VIP membership. That's the coaching discount. And you can instantly get the foundation needed to become a diamond coach. And then during your challenge group, for those people who did not sign up with the VIP membership and are just customers, you can groom those people to become leaders in your challenge group. And it's going to be a much easier transition at the end of the challenge group when you invite them to take a look at the coaching opportunity and possibly help you run your next challenge group with you. Okay. Next, okay, all you're going to do, you're going to keep duplicating the things we just talked about until you reach Diamond Coach. So what I do, let's see if there's something I can color on the screen with. All right. What I did in order to build a solid foundation for Diamond Coach. And if you want to do this by signing up, here I'm going to switch to Microsoft Paint so I can color this better. What I mean by continue to duplicate what you just did, okay, you can see here, you know, we talked about, let's say you got 10 people to sign up, or for the sake of Diamond Rank Coach, you get 8 customers to sign up as coaches with the discount. You know, you got 1, 2, 3, 4 coaches on one leg, and you got 4 coaches on your other leg. What I do, I build my coaches, I build my coaching structure or my downline structure evenly. My first coach is going to be my wife, and I place her on my weak leg. And if you don't know what your weak leg is, reach out to your upline coach, person who sponsored you, and ask them, what is my weak leg? That way you can make sure you get your spouse or significant other or family member placed in the right place. I would place my spouse on my weak leg, and then I would place my next customer or coach on my left leg. Then I would go back to my right and place a coach, then to the left, then to the right, then on my left, then on my right, then on my left. And I would build that evenly until I get to Diamond Rank Coach. In the future, once you're a solid Diamond Rank and you lock in a lifetime Diamond Rank after maintaining that rank for 6 weeks, start stacking your weak leg. So let's say you see these little gray spots here, these little gray circles. Those are the coaches that your coaches are signing up. So, you know, let's say here, I'm gonna delete all these marks. All right, let's take my first coach that I signed up on my right leg. Let's say that coach signs up, you know, five coaches, 3 on their right, 3 on their left. What that might look like is this. Okay, it might look like this. And then your next coach would be below down here. And we can connect those. And then let's say they sign up another 2 on their left leg. You know, that's gonna look like this. What the heck? All right. You'll continue to build evenly. Left, right, left, right, left, right. This is the example I was going to show you where this would be a strong leg. Let's say your coach number, oh, that's gray. Anyway, let's say your coach right here on your right leg, all these coaches from above that coach are going to be signing up coaches on the right leg beneath that coach. So this coach's right leg is going to be their strong leg. Their left leg is going to be their weak leg because they're the only ones building the weak leg. Does that make sense? So this is just showing, I'm getting kind of lost here, but this is just showing you how quickly this can progress and what a downline structure might look like in order to get to diamond ranked coach. Like I said, the quickest way to get there, sign up a spouse or a significant other or a family member on your your weak leg, sign up someone else on your left, and then sign up customers on your left and right leg in order to get there. And then back to my slide that talked about duplicating the process until you get to diamond, you just show your coaches who want to build a business how to reach emerald rank coach. You explain to them what you just learned here. You say, you know what, you can reach emerald rank coach if you want in the next 24 to 48 hours. Just sign up your spouse on your weak leg and then sign someone else up on your strong leg. Maybe it's a customer, maybe it's the person who wants to build the business. It's super, super quick. You can get to diamond coach in less than 60 days if you sign up your customers with this VIP membership and build evenly, because if you see here, you have to have 4 total coaches on your left, 4 total coaches on your right, and a left and an emerald coach. I'm sorry, guys. My kids are going nuts upstairs. I can't even think. But have an emerald coach on your left leg and an emerald coach on your right. That is the structure of a diamond coach, and you can get there so quick. I believe right now, Lindsay Kumar is very, very close to diamond. She has been, I believe, I'm going to unmute you, Lindsay, but you've sort of, whoops, where are you? Unmute. So for some, there we go. Now you're unmuted. But you've sort of been doing this, signing up.
Of course, I'm losing internet connection.
We can still hear you, though. No, you froze, I think.
Okay, all of a sudden my internet connection wants to be bad.
Okay, we can hear you, though.
No, you still can't hear me?
We can.
No.
So you're sort of doing this right now, aren't you, Lindsay, where you're signing up customers with this sort of VIP membership and, offering the coaching discount to them?
Yeah.
Okay. So how close are you? How close are you to diamond, and how many coaches have you signed up in the last, we'll call it 15 days since we started the Team Cup Challenge? Oh, shoot, I think we lost her. That's okay. Let's see. I wonder if I can just go into here. Let's see. Nice. Now my internet doesn't want to work. All right. I guess we're not looking at the downline structure.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. What was your question? Todd, I really need to win that computer because all of my devices suck. But anyhow, go ahead. What was your question?
I was saying you're sort of doing this right now where you're signing up customers with a sort of coaching discount in order to help you get to diamond quicker, right?
I am. I really try hard to sign up discount coaches. I don't find it to go as easy for me. I mean, I know I watched Scotty Hobbs' video. I listened to what you said. I actually spoke to Danielle Latique. She's in TNL as well. Yeah. She's under Brooke Dorset. And she signed up as a coach probably about 3 months before I did and has had major success. She's already like 1 or 2 star diamond, and I follow her.
Mm-hmm.
And she, even though we're not same, exact same upline sponsor coaches, I follow her, and she's kind of like not big enough yet to where like we still talk all the time. Does that make sense? And so she recommended the same thing. She said that she signs a lot of her coaches up.
There goes the internet connection. All right.
You may want to skip that. I don't know where you lost me, but yes, a lot of coaches I talk to that are successful are signing up discount coaches left and right. That's what they're doing.
Yeah.
And so I have tried to follow that model. I have found I still get a lot of objection, and I don't know how to overcome that objection. I still get a lot of, I'm not ready to coach, I just started. And I try to explain to them, don't worry, you don't have to coach. It's just a way to get a discount because you're telling me like you said, you're telling me you're serious about it. So I just want to make this as cheap for you as possible.
Yeah.
And they're still like, no, I don't think I'm ready for that type of commitment. So I'm like, So I get a lot of objection with
that word coach scares people. Like, wait, all of a sudden I got to teach, even if they're not planning on doing coaching activities, as soon as they're labeled a coach, that automatically, they feel inclined to start or to have the ability to teach.
So I do try to use the word preferred customer, but then they go to sign up and it says coach. So they ask me, they're like, what do you mean I have to click on coach? So, and then I have to try to explain that, well, you're not really a coach, you're just a preferred customer, but that's the only way to become one is, it's called a coach account. Yeah. So I do tend to get a lot of objection there, and, no different than the objection we get with Shakeology and the objection we get with time. I've learned how to overcome those objections, though. I'm still trying to find a good answer for I'm not ready to sign up as a coach objection, because if I try to tell them, hey, I remained a customer for a year, and that was really stupid because I got my Shakeology every month, and the reality is I could have saved myself $16 each month, even though I was just a customer. And I tell them that, and that still doesn't seem to work sometimes. So, but yes, I have began to sign up discount coaches. Some of my coaches are absolutely discount coaches. Yeah. Actually, most of my coaches are discount coaches. I have a few that want to work the business, but I have 12. I personally have 12 personally sponsored coaches right now is what I have. Mm-hmm. And then I think in my total,
like one on your left, one on right.
And actually right now currently a 6 and 6, right and left, my own 6 and 6. Sahil is going to be going Emerald on Thursday, and then he's on the right leg. He's on my weak leg. So on Thursday he'll go Emerald, and then I have 4 active coaches under him as well. So that's all in place to set me for Diamond.
Awesome.
As soon as the left leg gets an Emerald coach. My left leg, I have Michelle Moffitt on my left leg, who's already signed up 1 coach. So if she gets another, there it is. Awesome. I have a new coach sign up, Michelle Rodriguez, who I met with her in my home on Saturday, and she wants to actually build a business, and her mom is currently my customer, and her mom was talking about coaching too. So I told her, I said, hey, take your mom. Yeah. Let me back your mom. Let's put your mom under you.
I think that's what I did with Sahil. I told you to get him off my team, and you take it.
Yeah, and that's what I did with Sahil. So I really foresee, what I was telling Todd earlier, I foresee me going Diamond soon. It's funny, I try not to live in fear anymore. I try to stay with, taking risk and not be in fear. But I'm kind of like, once I reach it, it's like the minimal structure right now. Anything could go wrong, and then we bump right back to Emerald. Yeah. So it's like I have to build more than just that base structure. I get that. Yeah. But it is pretty close. And it was when I was in Summit. At Summit's where I realized, I went back to my room one night at Summit after everybody left. It was the last day. Everybody went home. Sahil and I stayed an extra day. And I got on and I looked at the video again in the backline coach office about ranks. And I thought, that's all it takes to be Diamond? I mean, it just didn't seem like it was that hard to become Diamond, really. I mean, 8 coaches, 1 left, 1 Emerald here and 1 Emerald here. So I've really been busting my butt since I've been home from there, trying to make that possible. So yeah, I mean, like I said, I wouldn't say this is just easy, but the structure of Diamond didn't seem as hard as I had made it. I think the word Diamond seems like it's so big, so we just kind of, I at least, put it out of my reach. I thought, oh, I'm not going to reach for that right now because that's so big. And then when I realized what it was, I thought, well, that's not that big. So anyhow, yeah, discount coaches are the way to go. Not just with me. I hear that with every coach that's ranking. Sign them up as coaches. Sign them up as coaches. You want a strong team, not a strong retail business. I have built a semi-strong retail business. As a matter of fact, I just went and looked at all my cycle bonuses. I think I've cycled maybe 10 times as a coach. I have like $10, $14 cycles. But if you look at my paychecks, you know, I mean, last one was my biggest, but if you look at my paychecks, on average, they're, you know, $100, $150, $200, $300 a week. So, and that's not coming from cycling.
Yeah.
So I've done well retail selling challenge packs to customers. If I could somehow build more of that, here, buy a challenge pack, be a coach, because I strongly believe the foundation of this business is definitely in building your team.
Yeah, absolutely.
So not retail.
Yeah.
And obviously that's all from helping people as well, right? That's really the foundation. But so anyhow, that's my piece on that.
Awesome. Yeah, I appreciate you explaining that. I just wanted to, you know, I wanted to come from someone else on the team who it's working for. Like I said, a couple months ago, I tried it just for a month, and I signed up 12 coaches, which would have been sufficient for Diamond Coach if I had started out as just an active coach. And then all I would have to do is duplicate this process and explain to 2 of those coaches. Well, you want to explain it to all the coaches who want to build a business, but hey, here's how fast we can get you to Emerald, and here's the benefits of getting to Emerald. You know, you want to explain these benefits. You know, if you qualify for Emerald and if you hit Success Club 5, which you should be doing every month, you're going to get 2 to 3 customers a week, and that's huge potential.
Oh,
and then
that is huge.
Yeah, you're going to start qualifying for cycle bonuses. You're going to start leading a team.
Yeah, it is huge. The other thing I think the team has already noticed, I don't have much of a problem qualifying for SC10 each month or more. So every month, just an SC10, every month I get at least 2 to 3 Shakeology leads, and sometimes they're double. Yeah. So literally they'll, you know, give me business from somewhere else where people already ordered Shakeology. I usually get at least 2 a month. And sometimes, like I said, those orders are double, where like the person spent $360 on Shakeology.
I noticed that. Like the last 2 or 3 Shakeology orders that have come through as a result of the Shakeology lead program have ordered 2 orders of Shakeology. So it's crazy. And then my last customer got a 21-day Fixed Extreme challenge pack that the customer lead program gave me. So it really is, if you're not an Emerald coach and you're not hitting Success Club 5, you're forfeiting customers that could be given to you, and you're also just leaving money on the table. If you want to build a successful business, you don't leave money on the table.
Yeah, and I actually get, I'm sure you know this, Todd, I get tons. I only get, like I said, the 2 to 3 orders, but then I get tons of customer leads. I mean, I think I get at least 1 or 2 a week that get poured into my account. So that's a potentially 8 people a month to reach out to. They don't all reply. I do try. I now started texting as well. I do try to get a hold of them, but I can tell you in this month alone, I got one of those people, totally free customer lead. She became a coach and ordered a challenge pack.
There you go.
And then I got another one who ordered a challenge pack and joined my challenge group. One lives in Georgia, one lives in Texas. I never met them. Beachbody gave them to me. Neither one ordered anything. They were customer leads. They weren't Shakeology leads. They weren't successful.
Yeah. That's awesome.
So, awesome. So there is potential there, but that's 2 out of 8. So, you know, it takes work. It definitely takes work, but there's potential there, and I agree with you. You leave money on the table if you don't reach out to them, which I have been guilty of. In the beginning, they sent me these people, and I started reaching out. Nobody responded, so I quit reaching out. I thought it was wasting my time. And then I went back to reaching out, and in this month alone, I have 2 of them. So. Yeah.
So one last thing. I appreciate everything you're sharing, Lindsay. It's all gold. One last thing I want to share before we get off the call here is that none of this is going to be possible unless you do this. None of it's possible unless you start talking to people, unless you start building relationships. And don't try and rush into a sale. You know, I talk to people for months sometimes before I even bring up Beachbody. You know, I'll just create a conversation. You know, I started a conversation with my buddy Jason, who I went to high school with, and I talked to him for a couple days through Messenger. Just, you know, he got a new job up at Nike in Portland here in Oregon, and Nike bought his house for him so that he could move up there. I just having a cool conversation with the guy, and as a result of having that conversation with him, you know, when my next challenge group comes up, I have the option of saying, "Hey, bro, you know, I hope the kids are still doing well up there in Portland. I just thought of you since we've been talking. I'm running a 30-day challenge group. Is that something you might be interested in?" You know, create those conversations, build the relationship, invite everyone. Okay, don't try and answer for people. Don't try and guess whether they're going to say yes or no. You know, I've got 20 people who have responded to my messages, you know, that I got to get back to tonight. And I saw just the preview of one of them that was, she said, "No, it's not the right time." Totally fine. But now that she knows that I run challenge groups, she might be interested in the future. I'm going to ask her, I'm going to say, "All right, that's totally cool. Is it not something you want to do this month? Is it maybe something you want to do in the future? Or should I just drop the subject altogether?" You know, I'm going to be real casual and just, you know, with them. I just want to help them. You guys aren't out there selling stuff. Don't, for some reason, when coaches start inviting, especially new coaches, you talk to people all the time in the past about what you're doing with your workouts, Shakeology, all this stuff you're excited about. And then when you become a coach, all of a sudden you feel like a salesperson because you have the opportunity to make money. And that's not the case. You're not selling. You're still helping people. Get out there and invite as many people as possible, or else, you know, getting to Emerald, you know, getting to Diamond, getting to Star Diamond ranks and creating a successful business, it all hinges on the success of your challenge groups and helping people. Get out there and invite as many people as possible. Connect with as many new people as possible. And this process of advancing in rank quickly is going to go a lot smoother for you. So,
Can I say one small thing there, Todd? I think it's really, really important. I remember when I started couponing, I remember my heart beating like crazy the first time I went up for a coupon deal. I mean, I was beating out of my chest because I knew I was going to get a bottle of aspirin for free. And I thought I had something wrong, right? And I got it and I came home and it was like this little like adrenaline rush kind of that it happened. And the next few times, the same thing. You know, I felt very uncomfortable. I felt afraid I was doing something wrong. And then as time went on, you'd meet cashiers and different people who treated you like you were crazy for couponing. And
walk up with a binder of coupons.
Yeah, and there were other people who treated me like I was nuts, and you're afraid. And that's my point, is I was very afraid. And the more I did it, the less afraid I became, and the more empowered I became with my rights and what I was allowed to do, and I was allowed to save my family money. And there was nothing wrong with what I was doing. So the coaching for me was the same way. I agree with you. When I became a coach, I kept saying I didn't want to be a coach because I didn't want to be a salesperson. I'm not sure why I felt that way, because Todd Warren never tried to sell me anything, ever, not once. He helped me for 7 months for free before we bought a challenge pack. And then when we bought our first program, we bought it through Beachbody and made payments because we didn't know coaches got paid. And he still put me in his challenge group before I ever ordered Shakeology. So it was really strange. I felt I'd become a salesperson when I never felt sold by you at all. And what I really found is it wasn't really a salesperson, I don't think. It was more fear. I think we're afraid what people are going to say or think of us.
Yeah.
And the funny thing is, the more I do it, though, and the more I talk about and the more I share, the less afraid I become and the more empowered I become, that the reason I do this is because it's right for me and I love it, and why not share it? And if somebody doesn't like it, oh, well, you don't like it. Move on.
That's a good, like that girl that said it wasn't the right time for her.
Yeah. I
haven't been actually talking to her through Facebook messages. I've just been, you know, she's kids that are our kids' age, I've just been liking her posts, commenting every once in a while, and then I message her, and that's it. I never see her. I went to high school with her, but I never see her. I don't honestly. What are they going to think? The worst thing they can think is that you're trying to sell them something. Well, that reflects on you. It reflects on their perception of what you're trying to do. It has nothing to do with you. So don't be afraid to invite out there. I guarantee you, well, I'm going to challenge everybody on this call tonight. After we're done with this call, or whenever you sit down and focus on your business tonight, I challenge everybody on here, message 20 people from your friends list that you have never talked to Beachbody about before, and just start a conversation. It doesn't even have to be about Beachbody. Hey, how have you been? What have you been up to? It's a conversation. And don't worry, don't try and look for an opportunity to talk about Beachbody. If they say, what have you been up to? You say, oh man, the kids are crazy, but I love them. They're going back to school soon. I got a new energy since I changed my diet. Work is going great. You can just talk, start a conversation, and get used to reaching out to someone you haven't talked to in a while. Don't worry about talking about Beachbody. Don't even, in fact, I'm going to tell you, don't even bring up Beachbody. You're going to be a lot more comfortable creating a conversation when you don't have to worry about talking about Beachbody. Message tonight 20 people on your friends list that you've never talked to Beachbody about before, and don't mention a single thing about Beachbody in your conversation. It's going to be empowering, and you're going to feel a sense of accomplishment, and it's going to encourage you to continue that process, because eventually, that person might bring it up themselves. They say, oh, I've been watching your Facebook page. What's with all the workout stuff? Let them bring it up. Okay, just get into the habit of reaching out to people. I appreciate you guys being on the call. Hopefully this gave you sort of a framework on how you can rank advance as fast as possible. And as we talked about, you can either multiply your income, or you can use addition. You can do it yourself, or you can help you and your team become successful. And the latter is much, much more fun when you can help other people succeed, because not only when you focus on helping your team succeed, are you going to be helping people reach their goals, but you're going to be helping other people help other people reach their goals. And that ripple effect just gets bigger and bigger and bigger. And that's what's so exciting about helping other people succeed, is you can increase the amount of reach that you have personally. So guys, thanks again for getting on the call. And I look forward to buying as many of those laptops as I can for the people who reached Diamond Rank this month. The offer's still up. You guys got what? You got exactly 2 weeks. You got exactly 2 weeks to get to Diamond. I know that you guys can do it. We just showed you how. So get out there, get after it, guys. Help as many people as possible and elevate their goals above your own. So, there, guys, I will post the recording on my YouTube channel and on our team training site under recorded team calls. There, guys.